So I hear a lot of talk about how selling insurance is a pyramid scheme. It's a racket. It's some sort of multi-level marketing arrangement. And so I wanted to put this video together to better describe in detail what that actually means so that you can walk away from this video getting a better understanding of how the insurance business works, where the pyramid scheme kind of concept comes from, and how you can avoid what that really means with a careful selection of the right business or the right agency to work with. My name is David Duford. I'm the owner of davidduford.com. I coach, recruit, and train insurance agents nationally across America to become top producers. So let me talk a little bit about the idea of what the pyramid scheme really entails. So the thing is that if you're familiar with multi-level marketing, essentially what multi-level marketing is you build downlines beneath you, right? You recruit people to sell, but also to recruit and sell as well. And there becomes, like, if you put it on a visual representation with the company that you sell for at the top and then the top recruiters, it starts to look like a pyramid. And many times that is connotated to a legitimate, like, pyramid scheme, a Ponzi scheme or something like that, where people are illegally taking advantage of. Insurance is not as it should be. And I've never seen this exist in actuality, not a Ponzi scheme or a literal pyramid scheme where something illegal is happening. It's just that what we call the distribution channels are set up in such a way where recruiting to sell and bringing people into business is the preferred and standard way of doing it, much like a multi-level marketing organization. And it does work. Some of the biggest organizations that, if you're looking to sell insurance of any kind, are going to have this orientation where recruiting is more important than training. The problem with that approach is that you many times enter the position of where you don't learn how to actually sell this stuff. Instead, you're encouraged to learn how to recruit for it. But somewhere, somebody's got to end up selling something. And for many agents, before you can do well recruiting, you have to do well at personally producing first. It only makes sense, right? Why would you want to manage people to sell a product that you've never actually sold before? It doesn't make any sense. So the thing is that it's not so much the insurance business is a legitimate or not a legitimate, a illegal pyramid scheme. It's that you've got to be careful to avoid what multi-level marketing has given this business a bad name. In other words, multi-level marketing, most people have a bad conception of because the people who try to recruit you are really annoying. The whole kind of scammy type of feel to it has been incorporated by the vast majority of large agencies. But the thing is, just because the big guys do it doesn't mean like people like us do it. And my organization is a perfect example. I'm arranged like a pyramid, I guess you could say. I've got people below me who produce. So there's this big foundation because most of who I bring on are producers. Some of them recruit a little bit, but not a lot. My focus is always on production. So my culture, what matters to me as a recruiter, is different than the multi-level marketing oriented insurance recruiter. But I've got people above me too as well. So it's kind of like a flat organization, not a legitimate or a literal pyramid, but the context of it is the same. And that's something that is going to be innate in all insurance companies. You're going to have this kind of like pyramid feel to it to some extent. But just because that's there doesn't mean it's bad. Instead, what you got to be looking for are where are the focuses of the insurance agency you're looking to join. Is the insurance agency focused on training first and foremost? Do they provide resources, first person, third person, online, regular calls to help incorporate training to help boost your skill set so you can become a successful producer? Does the organization provide a track to run on? Do you get a sales and marketing system that you can incorporate and learn from a top producer so that you can start realizing success using a proven system? Again, see, all this stuff is focused on production, not on recruiting. That's what you want to look for when you're looking for an insurance agency. And you want to avoid any agency that even so much hints at, and it won't be a hint, it'll be completely obtuse and obvious, how recruiting is so important. You should do recruiting. You shouldn't stop at not recruiting. You should be completely focused on that. If you get that, run. You don't want to focus there. If your passion is for helping people and training, or passion is for helping people and producing personally, look for agencies that talk more about that above all else. In my opinion, if you want to recruit, great. get to recruiting later into your career after you have gotten some experience actually selling this stuff. Everything doesn't have to happen all at once. Give yourself some time to develop in this business, to develop the baseline. You'll be more respected, as people seem to with me, because I actually have done final expense sales for years firsthand before I even recruited. So if you take the time to develop that personal production, not only will you be more respected, but you'll be able to better help your agents, and that will mean better retention, better success for them, and more money for you. So my name is David Duford. I hope you enjoyed this video. I try to educate the general insurance agent public about what is out there as far as their opportunities and what to avoid. There's such a great opportunity in this business for wealth, for freedom, and to live the life that you want to, that it's imperative that you avoid the pitfalls and the traps that are just, unfortunately, so common in this business. So if you'd like to learn more about how my agency can help you do just that, everything I just discussed, you can go to davidduford.com and then click on Join Dave's Agency to review all the different sales and marketing platforms I offer. What I predominantly do at this time is final expense and annuity sales, although we're bringing on new platforms as time progresses, so make sure you check that out for different opportunities. Like this video, comment below if you got any comments. I'll personally answer everything that anybody has to say, as long as it's relevant. And subscribe and share with your buddies, because they need to hear this stuff too. David Duford at davidduford.com. Take care. Bye.